you lay here with me? Baby, there's no plan for the wicked. There is no goal for the longing heart. Just another day to be with you. When everything ends, it's a brand new start. Baby, there's no plan for the wicked. Darker are the days for the bitter ones. Baby, I'm just happy to be with you. In our kingdom, kings fall.
Hello and welcome to the 115th leg of the World Tour with Iceman. We are still in South America and we are getting prepared, and we will get right back to you when we start the flight. So see you in a few minutes. By the way, if you want to join the flight, we are right now at Sierra Whiskey Bravo Echo, and we are on the Southeast Asian service. Okay, so now get the guys in with the communication. Say hello to the stream guys.
Hello.
Hello to the stream guys.
Stream guys.
Screen guys.
Ah,
screen guys.
The
old.
stream guys.
Okay, who's gonna do the Bozeta?
Where is Bosada?
He's on Twitch.
Does he not have audio?
He's on
I
Discord.
saw him in Discord.
Oh, he's working on a timer. I don't know if he's going to get it. Thanks, Anthony. Much appreciated. Good to see you, and good to be here.
Well, on behalf of Boseda, then, let's go.
Yeah, man, run things. And where's CC?
I don't know where CC is either, but it's go, go, go.
Cece, we missed you yesterday too. What happened to you? No. Okay. Gotta reboot it. Not a big deal. I'd probably do it easiest, and I probably should have just sat down and done it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I hear you now.
Ah, okay, great, yeah.
Let's
go.
Throw a
Hello
comment
there.
up- Throw a comment up there for me, will you?
Yeah, and me Hafi say it again, but say that just for you. Yeah, man, run things.
And
Nice.
for CC, it's go, go, go.
Yeah, I doubt there's going to be any sound. I don't know. I rebooted Twitch. I shut it down and rebooted. If it didn't, it's not showing on the stream. I mean, I would see it. I know it's not working. Boy, somebody's got gas. Scoopus. Blowing smoke, man.
Oh, yeah, my plane's... I got a reboot. Yeah, it locked up on me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm not getting my screens up.
Something that we noted yesterday, actually, if you take your mouse down during a screen mock-up, take your mouse down to the taskbar, mouse over the flight sim icon till it pops up that little preview window, and then put your mouse on that preview window. It dedicates all of the RAM and everything, puts everything else in the background, and runs the app. And I pull out of more freeze situations doing that I'm sure I'm about to CTD, and that'll cure it every time. Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. I have no clue why it's not responding. My channels are all set right. Everything's running as it should be. Sound alerts going off. Somebody just played something. There's a chicken dance.
Oh, I've missed that.
Uh-oh, my hat's all the way over here.
Sorry guys, that is coming over Iceman's Discord.
Plenty of that. So why is it coming through my television? Well, we know the chicken dance works. I can hear it through the TV. I don't know
It
if
is
that
loud.
totally messed up. Oh,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
even
okay, I
came
can
through to
sure-
Discord, Iceman.
I can sure hear it through the TV.
It was loud.
Yeah, it was
I
also
hope,
on
yeah,
Discord.
because, sorry about that. Boy, you can do that again just to see if it works without. Well, it's coming through the stream. I may or may not know that it's working because it didn't come through my
I don't
headset,
think
I
that
don't
you
think.
will have to wait long for one of the guys playing the chicken dance. They saved a lot of ice cubes and they all want to see you dance.
Right. Well, I want to see your little monkey dance next to me. I think we'll have on one corner of it. We should have my camera, and then when you do the chicken dance right over there on my left side, we'll bring up another one of your little meme. I think
Okay,
you
next
danced
time
better
you are
than
dancing
anyone.
the chicken dance, I promise that I will dance the chicken dance on my stream as well.
Oh no. Oh no, can we have a clip
Oh.
of that too?
Oh, it's so great. I just have to press a button.
That's cool.
Take it the shout outs aren't working.
Oh, did I miss shout outs? Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I've just
I don't
seem
know
to be
why.
working for the other doc.
Alerts are on, even or extras are open. I didn't fix the text scroll, so I'm gonna shut that off. Other than that,
It's really bumpy in the helicopter. Can you guys affirm? I'm on live weather.
Yes, it's bumpy in the Kodiak too, so it's like a
Yeah,
roller
it's-
coaster drive today.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's rough.
all of the alerts are on, guys. I don't know why shoutouts wouldn't be working. Did you spell it right, Chris? Are we sure?
I did.
Okay. That's.
Let me get in the air and I'll have another look.
My Twitch TV doesn't give me a listing of the people in chat. It only gives me an update on what's been said.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
sorry,
the-
the weather
it,
is
it doesn't
really
show me
bumpy
the
today,
goodies
so
that my
I hope
moderator
you're not will
panel
get
does, so I have to look
dizzy
over on
or
the
get
other
motion
one to even
sickness.
see those.
But that's the way it is.
If I
Yeah,
keep
no,
it good.
I copy and pasted it from the name.
Yeah, and I should be able to do that. We sit down after midstream. I'll create a timer. It should be easy. Just go into the chat box under timer and add a timer. Or CloudBot, whatever it is.
How do you invite a bot?
You don't invite a bot. In fact, I have a bot that I can set up to work with both Discord and Twitch, and literally watch the chat in both. But I would have to get Grantler to talk me through how to fix that up. There's a few things I'd like to do, but man, time's a commodity anymore.
Am I on the wrong flight plan? Looks like everybody's going completely different direction than what I'm going.
Uh-oh. Are you on flight 115? Are you on flight 115?
Should be on the right flight plan.
Starting at
You came out of the
Sierra
right airport,
Whiskey.
right?
Oh yeah. I
Starting
see
at-
everybody and everything, but they're just heading off to the.
yeah.
Everybody's heading
Going-
off to the west.
Yeah, we're going to
What?
Sierra Bravo, Tango Echo.
This flight plan did have one stop in the middle, so you got 3 airports. We kind of do a triangle type thing. Yeah, none of it seems
Yeah,
to
just
work.
to add to the
Yeah.
rows, yeah, and it's still not
I-
working.
I see it. And I signed in to all of them on my streaming computer, so I guess I should just be happy
Oh.
that we even have a stream.
Well, yeah.
Because I signed into all of them. Because I always sign into the page and leave it running. That's what I'm saying. My dashboard's got 26 web pages running at any one given time. No, we've done so much just flying up the coast, I didn't want to just leave this middle airport out, so I left it in. It was on the original plan. Some nice terrain down there. We could fly IFR if we wanted. A little bit, looks like.
Yeah, I cannot figure out how to set a timer.
You can't, okay?
I cannot.
No problem.
So I just wrote it in the title.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea too, because I'm probably not going to figure out what's wrong with it. I'm looking at it and everything looks right. Not like that's the first time.
Hello, Kayla.
Hello.
That was rather close, wasn't it?
I don't know what I missed.
Me by about half a wing's length.
I can't see it for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. We've literally just passed each other in the opposite direction.
It is windy up here.
It's
Yeah,
windy
it's
down
warm.
there as well. I'm getting me another coffee. Be right back, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back again in a sec.
Yeah, I missed my chat bot. I have an app that I can just push a button and it'll take it'll take send out pre-canned messages. This should work in about 2 minutes, I hope. Kind of weird. And I have no idea why it wouldn't be. Transmitting to the third channel. It should just be picking it up right there on the card, and it doesn't seem to be doing so. You know what? probably blow it all up right now. I couldn't help it, had to do it.
So we still have 99 nautical miles to go, 42 minutes of flying, and the fuel should be enough, so hopefully we'll get there.
It's weird because, I mean, everything's coming into my head. I get signal on everything. It's not going out to that third channel for some reason.
Are the voices talking to you again?
No, it's bothering me. No, I shut the voices off. I turned it on there for a second, but yes. When I put it in my head, I can hear it, so I know it's going to the voice meter. The voice meter should be putting in the stream, but it's either the card has failed on me, or I unplugged it and plugged it back in, but I didn't give it enough time to reset audio drivers or anything in the card. That wasn't what I was trying to fix. Sometimes I get a purple line on the video side, and I have to unplug the coax, plug it back in. But we fixed that. That's not part of the audio problem, though. I don't know what the audio problem is.
Yeah, Iceman, we should talk about the capture card as well. You're using a coax cable. The capture card that I'm using, I just have an HDMI cable that I plug into it, and I get the video and the audio signal into the capture card over HDMI.
That would be a much more accurate description, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm using. It's HDMI connection. Oh. I don't see anything in the audio settings that are not right. like is capture card.
Everything okay down there, Danto?
Some strange things. I have stall warning. I guess I must reboot my fly. So
Uh-oh. Well, so I don't know why it's not putting out. I don't know why it hasn't posted that timer either.
So we should pray to the Asobo gods that he will be back.
Does anybody know how to lean the P-38?
Stand it on its side.
Hardy har har.
Lovely. Good one.
I was thinking turn the yoke really hard right or left.
All I know about the P-38 is don't open the canopy while you're flying.
Or take flying lessons from Boseda in general on the P-38.
Yeah, does Bozeda know? I've flown the P-38, but I can't recall anything about leaning it out.
So
the mixture.
Chris, you want to learn how to lose your canopy?
You just pull it, don't you? You just pull the handle, the do not touch handle.
Actually, there's two areas. You have the side windows with your crank ups like on a car window. You'll see these two knobs on either side of the cockpit. You bring those up with the knobs to crank them up, and then you grab the red handle. It's above your head, and then it pulls down the main canopy, and then you have to lock the actual window closed, or it's going to vibrate while you're flying.
All right, that sounds like a bit of a complicated. You can't do it by accident, then.
Nope. There's actual lock. You'll see the lock once you get it closed. Just make sure you latch it, or you'll lose your canopy if you go too fast.
All right, okay.
You'll buffet it apart.
Is Boseda on?
Somewhere around here.
I think he went to go get another cup of coffee.
I think that was Grantler, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah, it was me. I already have it.
Boseda's from Finland. He'd have gone to get a snow cone.
And a sauna.
Yeah.
About 50 miles from the destination.
Yeah, at least I can see Boseda in the P-38 flying at 3,800 feet.
Well, at least it's not the castrated lightning.
The who?
The British lightning, which is basically they removed the turbochargers out of the British lightning. They called it the castrated lightning because they didn't want the Germans getting the turbocharger technology.
Oh, really?
They didn't give them turbochargers. The British model. Only the US.
Which should obviously put them at a disadvantage at high altitude.
Yeah, you'll be pretty. You don't have near the power you have if you were flying an American model of the P-38.
I decided to try the JMB VL-3 Sprint, and probably going to change planes at the next airport. It's just a little too slow and a little too rough, this air.
Well, the Hellcat's doing pretty good in the turbulence.
It's quite smooth up at 12,000.
Yep, it is. But I gotta start my
Very
descent.
smooth.
I'll put the training video for the P-38 in the channel when after I'm on the ground. If you're interested.
Yeah, do you know, I don't actually own it personally. It looks like a great aircraft though.
It's a blast. You just have to fly it by the book, or you're gonna either run out of gas, or you're gonna blow the engines up.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
if you
is.
got VR, it's fantastic in VR also.
I love it in VR. If you want a really cool experience in VR, check out IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad, or all the packs, because they got the P-38 out. Oh my god, it's a freaking awesome model. It's a good training aircraft for the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. You learn what to do and what not to do. Winds are really picking up as you get closer to the airport.
Are we landing here?
I sure am. It's about lunchtime for me.
Roger that.
I'll park next to the tower, so I'm out of the way.
Iceman, we got it. But we've not got you.
I don't know how you guys could be up to the airport already. We still got a long way to go.
Well, I'm in a Hellcat.
Excuse me.
I'm hauling a butt. I climbed up to high altitude, turbocharged it, and got myself where I wanted to be.
Now you don't like flying with the group, huh? You just want to go ahead on your own.
That's just sociable.
I won't leave my wingman.
Oh, way too often. Hi guys.
Hello. CC.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we already missed your go, go, go.
Sorry, I'm back. What's that P-38 like? Is that the one from Flying Iron?
It's awesome.
You talking to me? No, unfortunately.
It's an awesome
You
airplane.
sounded like De Niro then for a minute, Bosader.
Oh, nice.
But Bozeta said it's very cold in the P-38.
Is that the one without the canopy?
Yes.
I feel a purchase coming on.
Well, the Hellcat's even better.
Oh, just
We
one.
have started a self-help group for those with problems.
The cool part about the Hellcat, you close your wings, and so you can get around all the people with the wings always out.
Okay. Is it best to buy it from Microsoft, or is it best to buy it from Flying Iron?
I got it from the Microsoft store.
Yeah, because I'm having problems updating my contact manager at the moment, so
I might be wrong in saying this because I don't own it, CC, but I have a feeling you don't get the guns on it if you do it through the marketplace, but don't quote me on that.
That
Doesn't
is
matter.
correct.
It's not a combat simulator. We're
Oh.
not a combat simulator. This is a flight simulator. There's a difference.
No, the actual, a Kayla, is that right, where you don't actually see the guns?
Yeah, that's correct. You also get the updates as they come out. You don't have to wait for them to show up in the Microsoft store.
So you reckon it's best to buy it from Flying Iron, yeah?
Yep.
My policy is I only buy things from the Microsoft store that are only available on the Microsoft store. Otherwise, I get them from the developer.
That's
Yeah,
worth
like the Honda Jet, that was only through the marketplace, wasn't it?
Well, like the local legends and such, all those are only on the marketplace.
Yep, there are a couple of developers as well that just do it through the marketplace. I don't know if you got the H Jet, the Honda Jet, but that was one of them.
I don't. I tend to steer clear of jets for the most part.
That's what's nice about this sim, isn't it? Everyone's got the poison.
I love my warbirds.
Back in a minute.
I'm gonna be loving that DC-3 when it comes out.
Oh, what, the free one? Yeah.
Yeah, the one coming out on the anniversary.
There goes the Kayla.
Yeah, I love the vintage stuff. Hey, Matt.
Me too. Vintage is the best way, I think. Yeah, have a little fun once in a while.
Yeah, I've been looking at some different airplanes on the market there, you know. I don't know which one I want to get.
Anything tickle your fancy yet?
Well, the Corsair's a fun one if you like a challenge.
What's the particular challenge on that one?
It sits really, really high, so it's harder to take off and land because of the visibility.
How's ground handling?
Any big power.
You're breaking up pretty badly.
It taxis incredibly good. Just like any tail dragging warbird at the time, you just gotta be careful how you turn it on the ground. You gotta make sure you can see who's in front of you, so you don't run people over. S turns on the ground. It's not bad. It just takes a little bit of time getting used to the thing.
And don't brake when you're on the ground.
Yeah, and don't nose flip it.
Yeah. We've all done that.
Yeah, it's not pretty when you smack it on the ground too hard.
It's probably quite embarrassing as well, I would have thought.
Right? Well, if it's a good landing and you walk away from it, it's not that big of a deal.
Agreed.
I pancaked a 47 and I was just Domovic the other day coming in the land. It came with battle damage and smacked it down so hard the gear broke off and the wings ripped off, and it was awesome. Big old line down through along in the grass next to the field. Walked away from that and it was scratch.
Well done.
Yep. It's quite a rush in Virtual Rally.
Oh, I feel a plane change coming on.
Everybody is so quiet today.
I'm just tired myself. Wow, the scenery up here is amazing. Right out the airport, so pretty.
Are you there already?
Just about to land.
Hello. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
guys, as we are in a helicopter.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We're a little
Yes,
bit
Matt.
slower, so we
I
still
just
have
had a
20
power
minutes to go.
Ouch.
45 nautical miles.
Whole building went out, the whole neighborhood, I guess. It just was for a minute, you know. Somebody hit something or
You know, it takes a second to knock it all out, doesn't it?
yeah.
How are you, Matt? You
Never
okay?
knows. Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
You never can tell because a car can hit the pole down the street and then you lose power. Or the construction crews might be working because they're putting in train tracks, you know.
You gotta watch out for those poles. I'm married to one.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
Are you really?
Yes, I am really.
So where does the Australia thing come from then?
Oh, her sister's migrated to Australia.
She's a Australian pole.
Yeah.
It's not the same as being a telephone pole.
Very
Not
good.
like being a telephone pole, you know.
No.
And I went muted for some reason.
It's okay,
So-
we heard the chicken dance, that's the main thing.
Yeah,
man,
but
how
I
you
was
doing?
late. I was late hearing it because it came across the stream before I heard it. So it's not coming into the. It's not timing. I was late. Yay. Oh well. What would we do without complications on my stream?
There was some guy doing a live stream out of Gatwick Airport this afternoon for a couple of hours. Got an invitation to go there, so he was on top of the fire station.
Well, Grantler's probably got me piped into his, so y'all probably be better off watching his VOD today. I bet he's got my audio.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Not your game sounds, but your voice via Discord.
Roger, Roger.
Did you go then, CC?
No, he was streaming live on YouTube. But it was airside, so he was right in the middle of the airport. Very interesting.
You said you got an invite, did you?
No, he got an invite.
Oh, right.
That's why he was
You got
doing a
an
live,
invite.
doing a live stream from the airport.
Was it Big Jet?
No, somebody's competition.
Because there's also one I watch sometimes. I really need to get out more on a Friday night from London City.
Yeah, I think that might be the same guy because he mentioned that he did London. I'll just tell you who he is. Hang on. He's called SDTV Live.
Yeah, that's him. London City Friday nights.
That's right. And he was actually sitting on the fire station at Gatwick, so he got a great view of all the planes coming in and out.
He wasn't wearing a Just Stop Oil t-shirt, was he?
Never saw him.
Just joking.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I think he's called oh, weird, Chris.
Well, that's a weird name.
Weird Chris? Weird Chris?
Is that like
No,
Weird Al Yankovic?
No. He's just called Chris. Like you and I.
Ah,
Um,
Sandra.
No, let's
Whoa,
not go
whoa, whoa,
down that
whoa.
road again.
No,
We've
we haven't
made
been there
so
for a
many
while.
strides. No, on Friday nights though, all joking aside, he does a really good one from London City, and it's over the river, so he he kind of looks like he's filming it from near the XL Centre.
Yeah, he mentioned London City when he finished his stream this afternoon.
I don't think he's got as much kind of character as the Big Jet TV guy though.
He's trying the same laugh though. He'll be singing next, won't he?
It'll be what?
Singing.
Oh, singing, yeah. They do, I can't remember what they're called now, live on Twitch, and they do it on YouTube. They do it from Manchester as well. They do it on, they call it Fridays. So they do it obviously on Fridays and Sundays, live stream as well. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, we really have to get out more because this is really sad. But I've got an airband radio and I can actually pick up Gatwick better than I can pick up Heathrow.
Yeah, my scanner's screwed, unfortunately, because I was the same. I could pick up sort of Barton Airport, Manchester, and en route sort of stuff as well, yeah.
The problem is I've got so much RF in my my study. Nothing gets in or out, I don't think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or is that the Just Flight PA, whatever it is?
It is.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, OBS is just chopping that all to heck. That's terrible.
So what is OBS? Pardon my
Like a
ignorance.
slideshow. It's like a slideshow at this point. OBS just transmits the video to the stream, and audio it takes everything you want to and channels it into a transmittable signal to another.
Because I've got OBS on my Garmin 1000, and I don't know what the hell that does either.
Oh, I think that's a different OBS.
Yeah, that's a different OBS.
That's normally bearing selector.
Right, thank you.
Anyway, our government seems to have gone to the wall again.
What government? Have we got one?
All right, I was being generous.
Well, what's this I hear about your Prime Minister quit or something? Who was it
Have you
quit
seen?
today?
Have you seen the game musical Chairs?
Who was it quit? Who was it quit today? Tell me about this. Who was
Liz
it that
Truss.
quit?
She didn't last long, did she?
44 days.
Wow.
She the PM?
She was.
Yeah, but she will go when a successor is found, right?
Or is this effective immediately?
No, it'll be until about next week.
So what happened? Why did she leave?
Was it something about the taxes?
I know it had to do with the inflation and everything, but
She was voted in as the leader of the Tory party on certain manifesto after Boris
Welcome
Johnson
to the
went.
stream.
She
still
won the
flying the World Tour
leadership
of the
contest.
115th
She put
leg
into
of the
place
World Tour
everything
with
she'd
Iceman,
promised, and then
and we are
reversed on it
still
all,
in
U-turned
South
on it all,
America.
basically.
If you want
All you
to
could hear was
we are on the
beep,
Southeast
beep,
Asian
beep.
service. And the ICAO from the upcoming airport.
But that's gonna cost,
Sierra
isn't
Bravo,
it?
Sierra
Like,
Lima.
do you need to hold a new election, or
Well,
how's
not-
it gonna go after here?
They're not sure. They're going to vote somebody else in, but I think this is going to call for a general election without a doubt next year.
Yeah.
In which case, they won't even be the opposition. The way the polls are at the moment, they won't even be the opposition. You reckon the SNP, the Scottish National Party, will be the official opposition, which is, well, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Careful.
Well, no, I didn't mean to open a can of worms either. I had caught part of Harry's stream, as I usually do on stream day. I try to, lurk in there, and he was rather burned up by it. And I had never heard him actually. I didn't realize he ran news stations while he was streaming. Just kept an eye on that kind of stuff, and wow, he just popped up with it. And
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think at number 10 Downing Street, there's either some rising damp or there's a horrible smell that nobody can put the finger on. And people keep moving in there and going, oh, I'm not living here.
Rusty pipes.
Make it into an Airbnb.
Rusty Pipes, yeah, he'll be our Prime Minister tomorrow.
well, so when does your king get coronated?
Well, that'll be next year.
When
Is it not
about
May-
next
May,
year?
Chris?
Next year is a long.
It's about May, isn't it? May bank
That's
holiday.
a broad subject. Mayish.
I think it's going to be June. I think likelihood is it'll be June.
Roger. Because that has a particular interest to me.
You got an invite?
What, you didn't?
Quite
Well, we all got one in England. We're all English,
right.
so of course we all got one.
Yeah.
No, when Iceman said it's a particular
I got
interest,
one.
I wondered if he had an invite.
I got an invite.
Matt, you're too young. Sorry.
Said turn on your TV and watch it.
Ooh.
I was invited to cut the cake.
I can't think of a good one on that one, but I'll get back to you in a minute.
Roger.
Well, I wondered because you were from Finland if you got to do the frosting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be like having a kiss Carmela, the frosting.
Sorry, kiss who?
I think he means Camilla.
Carmela.
Oh, Camilla. Mmm.
What are you going like that for?
Because it'd be a frosty day in hell before I'd ever do that.
Last thing I would go is mmm.
Mmm.
You sound like Homer Simpson that when he sees a donut.
Could you imagine Charles sitting there looking at her and thinking, man, I screwed up. I should have kept the first one.
Guys, don't bring that tampon thing, please.
What?
Oh boy, no.
Apparently he's very supportive of her. He won't let anything happen to her.
She must have
Apparently.
I just had a weird experience. My PC froze up completely and had to restart a couple of times. I think the turbulence didn't like it. My PC didn't like all that turbulence.
My goodness.
That is really weird.
Well, you want FS Realistic then?
Good
No.
day, Iceman.
It's really just so that everybody will come in and say something in Discord. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you today, JP?
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you today, JP?
Hello, JP.
Doing fine, thank you.
I tried to give you a shout out yesterday, was it? Might have been Sunday, but we just weren't working, unfortunately, I'm afraid. So apologies.
Yeah, we've fallen apart in my absence. It was all my fault. I had a feeling it would work by just doing a remote connection while, for the backup. commands, and I think it worked on Sunday, but not thereafter because I didn't do it again. And I was out of commission. So thanks for hanging in there, everybody. And I'm sorry about today's audio. I don't know what the issue is there. But needless to say, the flight has to go out, and it is about the flight, not about the Twitch stream. So thanks, everybody. How have you been, JP?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good, good. That works too.
Sure does.
The text. I wish I could respond on the stream. It's a slideshow anyway. For some reason, Twitch has been letting me down connection-wise. And it's not my connection. I've got plenty of throughput. It's just giving me fits on the stream. Been doing that for a few streams now. The sim's smooth, the stream's not. I thought about just shutting it down, but I have so many people that support it, it's like I hate for things not to go. And Grantler's been doing such a fine job. You can catch his stream, Grantler_LP, and then he's streaming today on his Twitch. You need to go follow Grantler anyway, because he's a great upcoming star and did some great things for the ice bucket. Actually, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with that little chicken dance thing. That's got to come over. I think we should need to run a poll. I think we need to run a poll.
Are we back talking about polls again?
Yeah. Well,
I
you
got
know,
that right.
not the people. Okay.
Okay.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Hello, Steve.
Yep.
I know that voice. Hello, hello.
Hi, Steve.
How you doing, Steve?
No
Hello.
audio in this stream today. I hope you haven't bothered to join the Twitch stream.
Hi,
This is
Steve.
the first time I've.
No, it's a slideshow and there's no audio, and I can't figure out why the audio's not working over there. How have
Oh,
you
so
been,
you're saying
Steve?
you improved it? No audio now?
Yeah, right? Yes, sir.
I'm kidding.
Got
You
that
know I'm
right.
not your brother.
Yes,
Hi,
sir.
everybody else. How's everybody doing?
Apparently,
Hello.
Ro-
Hello, hello.
Doing fine.
Yeah,
Recommend
fine over
Rome.
here.
Family?
And Steve, I have to say, you and your team, great job on the hot air balloon and great job on the H145. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. We've got something so cool coming so soon. I can't wait.
Can I butt in a minute, guys?
Oh, no.
Yeah. The only hint I can give, I'll give one hint. I'll say that we will have something for everybody at that point.
All right. All
So you
right.
can take that for what you want.
What's up,
Speculation
Chris?
time.
What were you gonna
Go
say?
ahead, butt in. Go
Yes,
ahead, butt
sorry,
in.
Mr. Buttons here. ATIS recommends runway 02. Elevation is 220 feet.
No terms approved.
2974.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, yes, good job on the balloon. You know, balloons are they touch my heart close, so I had to really
Yeah, and it's
enjoy
so
that.
much fun flying it with the weather too.
I was impressed at the way it reacted when I came up over the ridge. it followed the stream because the drafts are going to drag you that way, and it sure did. It reacted perfect. I was amazed at what happened. I was headed towards one direction. The minute I hit that updraft, it drove me right over that stream and upstream, and that was perfect.
At first, I was confused about the balloon. I thought balloon, and after trying it out, I love it. It's so much fun.
And
really is.
relaxing. I've heard numerous people say just relaxing. You know, there's no stress. Beautiful scenery.
Also a kick to see one with somebody else's flying it when you're coming into land or something like that.
Yep. I particularly like the idea of being able to add more balloons in my environment. I thought that was a major feature as far as I was concerned. Perfect. Nothing less than what I have come to expect from High Performance Group, period. I just wish we had the audio today on the stream. Killing me. Yeah, can't say enough about it. Was I supposed to stop at that airstrip? No, that's not it. Okay.
Nope.
Just checking.
So we are taking a short break here, and I get you guys out of the stream. So we are taking a short break here, and we'll be right back. So hello, I'm back. The guys still need some time, so I will fly around a little bit. Oh guys, I have that nice bug. All my aircrafts, multiplayer aircrafts, disappeared. Just the name tags left. Yeah, take care, JP. So guys, I will bring you back into the stream.
I have
swearing,
seen
please.
stranger things happen. Sorry about the audio on that stream, boy. I went into the advanced and thought maybe it just wasn't transmitting to that track, and I did find one of them shut off, but it didn't bring it back, so I don't know about it.
So guys,
all right.
But I can't do the next leg because there was no Boseda shout out.
I know, I'm waiting on it.
Come on, Bethesda, mate.
He's on mute.
Let's,
Maybe he's busy still.
I'm ready. I'm not fine, but I'm ready.
He called the break, right?
iPhone.
Would you jump in, Chris?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ah, booyaka, runtings.
Sound like he had
Go,
echo.
go!
I couldn't tell who was the original.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Like Grantley to Boseda, I am to Boseda were just cheap copies.
But who's the real Slim Shady?
The real what?
Please stand up.
Yeah, Chris got it. Excuse me?
Can I,
Yeah,
Cece, can I throw another curveball in there, please?
Oh, please don't. Go on.
Cessna 310 by Milviz.
Can I buy one at a time, please?
Okay, just saying. It's only an opinion.
If you wait 3 weeks, it's fine.
Is that when your wife will say yes again? Oh no, that's when she goes to Australia, isn't it?
So technically that's a yes, right?
Stand by.
Iceman, you've not heard about this, have you? CC's got a holiday coming up.
Oh no. Another one?
Yes.
Another
big,
one?
A long one.
Longer than the Bahamas?
I'm going to Tenerife next
Oh.
Friday. That's what he's talking about. Chris, be quiet.
Okay, can I ask who's setting campfires off at the airport?
See you then.
On Iceman. Oh, that's not a campfire. That's Iceman firing his rockets again. Welcome home, Iceman.
I'd say you're hot.
I hope you crash now.
You're getting hot. Get out! Don't you have an ejection seat?
I think there was a
I've got an
chicken dance,
objection, Pete.
Iceman.
Oh, it's okay. I've just tried to do it. Just
So did
tried to do it.
I'm late on it again though, see? I'm late, see?
Oh, I'll get you
Audio.
back for you if I don't.
Yeah, well, y'all spend all your money today, will you? I'll figure out what's wrong with it. And you're just gonna sit there in the middle of it, right?
I'm a pacifist, you know me.
Are you incapacitated pacifist? Everybody's taking
No,
off but you.
just a little bit hot.
Everybody's taking off but you. No, I guess
Are you
not.
shooting Chris?
Oh no, he must have flat tire because he must have burned a tire off. He's doing circles.
You can't sue him.
I'm doing donuts.
Doing donuts.
By the way, FWA guys, I had nothing to do with this attack.
Truck Matt, airborne.
That's called covering yourself, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's okay, Grandma. We know, Grandma.
Posada is in a P-38. I would have no chance at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm too fast for you guys.
The only thing I've had trouble with the P-38 is just I forget to switch the tanks when there's a bunch of different, well, there's a number of different tanks there, and I keep forgetting to switch them out, and then the plane stops in midair and have to do a quick start.
Because it runs out of fuel, right?
Yeah, after a couple of times you will learn it. Let me just say it.
Like that, yeah. You'll learn.
I just want to say, Iceman, I hope that side of the building wasn't too hard.
No, I went right through it. Didn't even bounce.
Be back in a minute.
Roger.
I was kind of glad it wasn't hard. Can't get over this slideshow. Driving me nuts. I didn't remember that it was doing this, or I would have checked the settings I meant to do that.
That's just
But
Asobo's karma for shooting missiles.
I started to do a test stream this morning and couldn't get any support.
You should have seen it posted. It was relentless as well. It wasn't just one missile.
Well, if I hook
So-
into it, I could see that. If I'd have done it, I could have seen it. But the audio, I had no idea why the audio wasn't working.
I'd say it
should
was
not have
bordering on a war
changed.
crime.
Well, the
It-
multiplayer kept on crashing too, which didn't help on my side for some reason. This is Mike by again, by the way.
Hello.
Hello.
Looks like y'all made it to the airport.
Yep.
Coolness. Yeah, that wind was fun. Actually, it was kind of entertaining with that low-wing fighter.
Which one's that? Sorry.
Hellcat.
Yeah, it looks pretty popular. Nice aircraft.
It's a fun plane, and it's a good aircraft.
And my understanding, it's got the tail hook as well for landing on a carrier.
Yeah, it's got the whole everything. It's really a lot of fun, and it's pretty stable too at low speed.
Oh, nice. Have you tried it on a carrier?
I've not in the simulator, not since I got it, but I used to land it on board carrier on IL-2, the original one, the Pacific War version.
Ah, nice.
Does catapult launch too?
Looking forward to doing some flying with it in the future.
How does a catapult launch work then, Akela, with a tail dragger? Because in my mind, it'd just sort of plunge it into the ground.
They have a special launch system for that type of thing, where they have these like a big thing going onto the deck, and it connects like in the wing root area, that type of aircraft, and so it pulls it without causing the plane to flip over.
Oh, right, okay.
There was a thing I saw a documentary the other day about it.
Yeah, I've always wondered that.
See if I can find it, because the newer carriers during the Korean War, you know, they had a mix of World War II and a little bit more modern prop-driven fighter bombers still. So that's when they had the Corsair and then they had the Sky Raider was the other thing they had that they were launching with the carrier.
Right, cool.
That's when they used to launch them off the straight deck.
Well, as opposed to a diagonal one.
Well, they have one that's at an angle. They call it the angle deck. They have two straights and an angle. They can launch 3 at a time.
What, center, left, and right?
Yeah, they have a left and a right, and then an angle behind the left and the right. So they can launch the angle in either the left or the right at the same time.
The way our armed forces looks, Matt, if we launch 3 planes at a time, there won't be any more left to launch.
Oh,
Well,
Christ.
Our Navy has about 80 to 100 airplanes on an aircraft carrier.
Hey, Chris.
I saw the other day with... Sorry, Iceman, go ahead.
Well, I posted the comment that you made up in the events planning pertaining to the time. I went ahead and kind of reposted that into the group flights in case anybody has any questions about the next couple of weeks. We're going through some time changes, and Chris can probably explain it better than I can, but the
Good luck,
general
Chris.
gist of it came up on one of our coordination sites, so I figured I would repost that. I hope the wording suits you.
Yeah, I didn't put the specific times on there because I could have done, but basically the gist of it is certainly the countries I looked at, so Germany, Finland, the UK, the clocks go back on I'd have to check now, I think it's the 30th. The fact it is the 30th of October, which is what I would call a week on Sunday.
Yeah.
So not this Sunday, the Sunday
Correct.
after.
Yep.
But obviously Iceman's doesn't. So for the European guys, that Sunday and the two group flights after that, which I think was something like the 5th. I'd have to look at the dates. But basically, when our clocks go back, that Sunday on the 30th, and the two World Tour flights after that will be an hour earlier for the European guys, that's all.
And the reason this is more clear this year is because last year I'm not a worldly guy. I've been U.S. bound and didn't even realize there were different time changes in different locations around the world. So last year we learned a lot from these time changes, so that's why it's become a little more clear this year, and I hope everybody can take advantage of that.
And I think last year as well, Germany, Finland and the UK and the US all changed their clocks on different weeks. So I think Finland and Germany were about a week after you, Brad, and then we were about 2 weeks after you. So at least this time around, then Europe tends to be, it looks like we changed them all on the same day, which is handy.
So I guess what we're saying is, since everybody is worldwide and has different time zones, just try to take the time clock post that I post each week, if that's what you use, and figure out when your time change is, because on whatever date it is, I think you said June 6th, I will be making that change, and that's where my post will reflect. So whatever that correlates with where you are,
November 6th. Yeah, November 6th.
We want everybody to, be able to be on the right time page. And it apparently got more complicated than I had any idea that it does.
So Sunday Fun Day is just after lunch in the UK, right?
So it'll be 4 p.m. in the UK and 5 p.m. on continental Europe and 6 p.m.
Yep.
Just after afternoon tea, that's what I said.
And that's another thing is y'all know each other. Reach out to somebody next to you and coordinate, and I'm sure it'll work out more smoothly this year than it did last year. I just didn't know there was differences in time changes.
And the good thing about Matt in China is I don't think they've changed their clocks for about 16 years, I think it was.
16?
Yeah.
Not about 16.
16.
Yeah, but that's a lifetime from Matt.
No, I think
he's only 12.
That's
only
more
12.
that's more than 12.
No, I looked into it, and the last time they changed their clocks, it was something like, I'm sure it was about 2001 or something, or 2003 or something like that.
Wow, that's all good
Yeah.
information. That's all real good information.
So you just sit there looking pretty, Matt.
It also, that also falls into an information pack that I use very regularly in my observations, because we watch the world clocks. We need to know where it is in certain time zones.
Chris?
I've just seen you spawn in with it and turning round.
There's no Garmin.
Yeah, okay. Easy fix. Buy another plane. No, I'm only joking. Right.
Oh, hell, Steve.
Have you got... Sorry, Brad. Are you still speaking?
No.
Right.
Why, am I
Have you got a
breaking
tablet?
up?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
I'm about to get a telling off. Don't worry.
No,
you're not, you're not.
he's wanting to do a chicken dance. There you go.
No, not at all. Not
No,
at all.
no.
You misread me entirely, Bradley.
He's trying
Now
to tell
I'm
me
in
my
trouble for
camera's
calling you
off.
Bradley.
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah,
Brad,
don't do that. Don't do that.
I
Don't do that.
already did the chicken dance 2 times to Iceman, and no one supported me. I
And
would.
the whole problem here is I'm hearing it late for some reason. Let me try this. Let me try this, which may happen because I had to shut it off, so I know it's coming through here, which is weird because that shouldn't be the connection that I'm missing. But you go ahead and do another one and see if it comes into this headset like it should. Let's see, now I don't hear Discord because I have the wrong headset on.
Iceman.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear it. Oh, he heard it. In trouble with
So
it.
it's already played?
I don't know, I've not played it. I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay. Well, I got both headsets on, so
Chris,
I
you
hear
were
you.
saying?
I can kill you guys
Right.
with the hat
Your
on.
tablet. Have you got your tablet open on the right hand side?
Do I need to?
No. CC.
I see it. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. So on your tablet, you've got GPS. Press it, and it'll go to the different options you've got. So if you want the
Oh,
530,
mama!
go to the 530, you'll get the G&S dual if you want. Or you can get rid of the dual and just have the 530 on its own with the radio stacked. Download the free PMS or PMSL or whether it's called 750.
Oh wow.
It's really awesome, by the way, that other GPS you mentioned. I love it. I use it all the time when I'm flying any distance in any aircraft, even helicopters.
Can I use it on my G1000 or not?
On your actual hardware, you mean?
Well, software or hardware.
There's no G1000 in there, but I don't know whether you can use it on the I told you that. That's why I said.
I'll have some fun. Don't worry, buddy.
But
Okay,
you can still. I just download that freeware GTN 750 and see if you like it.
We probably poured it across to one of my screens anyway. So yeah. Thanks,
Do you
Chris.
use Navigraph, Tracy?
Absolutely, yeah.
If you use Navigraph, you need the GTN 750. If you're willing to pay a subscription, because everything comes right into it. You can get full flight plans, you can get all your NOTAMs, everything right into it, and it connects with SimBrief for your flight plan.
Oh, brilliant.
So
Thanks, Brad. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, thank you.
I mean, if you use the premium version, there's nothing like it in the sim. I mean, in the helicopter. You know, he's really thought of everything. Somebody was asking this morning about getting Discord into the helicopter, and the EFB will pipe in any web page, so you can get any web page. Your Discord connection can come right in on the tablet, so you can see who's speaking. You can see any text. You can interact with it. Any web page will come up in the EFB. Of course, you cannot watch the EFB and the map at the same time, but you can bounce back and forth between the two if you need, if you need to.
So I can use the GTN. Sorry, Brad.
No, go ahead.
So I can use the GTN 750 for the chopper and the Cessna, or what?
I would say, if I understand it right, we don't need the extra. We don't need the extra aircraft. The only module that you're using is the GTN instrument It, the file name is instrument something or other. And if that's the only one that you need, you don't use all of the other adapters for the specific airplanes anymore, right?
Is that the website PMS 50?
Yes. Do you
Yeah, it
use
gives you an option.
more than one adapter?
Yeah, I got
Do
it.
you have other adapters for other aircraft, or do you use just the one app?
Well, I use one right now, but I might change it.
Okay, no. My understanding is that when I first started with them, they had to have had to be 10, 12 other aircraft. The 182, for example, I know for sure, had to have another driver to run that aircraft and be integrated into it. But I think I heard somewhere along the line they fixed the one piece of software so it included all of those aircraft. So if that's the case and you only need the one, it's called PMS 750, GTN 750, whatever it is, instrument. And then there's another designation. I'd have
Thanks,
to look
Brad.
at the file
Thanks a
name.
lot. Appreciate it.
If it's only that one, that you use, then yeah, you should be able to use it in any of the aircraft. It's the way I understand they fixed it a long time ago.
Yeah, so I downloaded the.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say I downloaded the freeware 750 yesterday, and it worked perfectly well in the Cessna 310. It worked perfectly well in the Piper
And it's
Arrow.
only one file, yeah. And it's only one file, yeah.
Literally
so
extracted it and
they
dragged
did.
it into my community folder, no
That's-
problem yet.
That's what I thought I heard, and I haven't looked at the website for the other ones because I don't fly them. But that tells me I can take all that bulk extra filing base off of mine. Thank you.
See, this other one that I actually purchased, the TDS, it is brilliant. I love it. It's just trying to work out how to import the flight plans. That's the only thing.
I
I've
thought
left
the
to do.
interface looked really neat. As far as this is kind of glass panel, but it had just a better graphical look to it.
I do love it. I absolutely love it. Like I say, as long as I can work out how to import the flight plans, and then that'll be brilliant.
How much was it?
52.
That's $60 in US.
52 yen.
Yeah, that's yen. Euro, that's euro. That's 60. Well, ruble. Anybody can afford a ruble.
I'm sure. I don't know. Like obviously with the PMS stuff, because it's obviously going to be very similar sort of stuff in it. But the one thing that I thought was cool, you can get radio stations on it and stuff, and it like puts all the audio into your aircraft. Which I thought was pretty cool. On that TDS one.
Oh, okay.
Can we go now, please?
There's supposed to be something in the action pack that is allowing us to do that. Something they're calling Hype Radio has come out. A new feature, and I believe with the balloon is
I
where
love
they
it.
put that in. Has it worked for you?
Yeah, it has.
I gotta check it out again then, because the last update that I had, it didn't work, but he was working on it. So
yeah,
when they include stuff like that, you know it's going to work eventually. It is. You're looking at my stream. It's kind of like this little camera over here. This thing's going to be neat whenever they finish it. It's going to be neat. And it looks a lot better. It's tracking right now. They're going. I foresee this in your tracking, in your tracking abilities for weapons.
That looks neat.
Doesn't it? A
Yeah.
whole nother camera. Now you've got the camera, you know, in here.
Chris,
Hello.
can I go, please?
What do you mean? Can you go?
Take off.
Yeah. Golf Alpha Whiskey Papa uniform. Wind 320 at 6 knots. Clear for takeoff.
Go take off.
Are we studying to be VATSIM operators? VATSIM operators? That would be a cool job.
I'm still on the waiting list for that.
That would be a cool job.
Hey, Cece, I wanted to also remind you that you can use your real sim gear monitors for other displays in different aircraft, even though they're not G1000s.
Oh, cool.
I found that last week. Yeah, really good. Airborne. Oh shoot! I've got gear up, gear down. Oop.
And it really doesn't look like this extra camera hits me for any frame rates whatsoever. I mean, I have zero degradation when I use it. I'm running 35, 36. I shut it off on, 36, 34, 33, 36. Yeah. It's impressive to me that really whenever they catch a memory hit or a memory leak or anything that's going to cause a slowdown in frame rates, they really tackle it.
I like this, Chris.
Right, just a quick one because it's all about obviously manifold pressure and whatnot. So, best way to describe it, just to the top right of your altimeter, you've got 4 lights. The 4th light on the right lights up at full throttle, doesn't it?
It says over.
Overboost. Yeah, you're overboosting. So what they say is, especially if you've got all your realism settings, don't overboost it for longer than you need to. Do you know what I mean?
Or it's kaboom.
Well, yeah, pretty much. The manifold pressure will rise and kaboom. So this thing can be flown on pretty much just over 50% throttle, and you'll still get 160, 170 knots out of it on a good day.
Okay, looks like fun. For a similar no?
Just a quick run through the autopilot. Very simple system, but it does the trick.
I've got a flashing light, orange. Says auto X
Under the gear, yeah. So that's when you put the throttle down, you'll get an alarm, and that's just telling you that the gear is not down when you pull the throttle down.
Oh, same as the what's the plane? No plane. It says you put power.
No, the 310 does it as well.
Yeah, and 320 does it as well. Yeah, you get the old. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the light next to that flashes, it just means you're on fire. I'm only
So,
joking.
Grandler.
Iceman.
Yes, sir. Yesterday, as you closed the stream, did I hear you say you put it on followers only chat?
No, I didn't change anything on your chat.
No, we read it to John Murphy, and his chat is
his
followers.
Yeah, right.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yeah, 2 tons, pretty big. Good choice. He's got a great show. A little less approachable than some.
Yeah, if I knew HRs was streaming, I would rate him, but
No, you were good. In fact, just to put it out there, I was kind of impressed that you guys shared that load, and and I thought about asking somebody to pick that up and just move the ball when I start, announcing it's coming. I can look over and see who it is, and then throw out that, and then you can pick up the rest of it. Already had it set up and ready to go. That would, I thought about that some time ago, but you guys do enough for me. I hesitate to ask you to do things. Like today, I told Grantler he's gotten good with paying attention to what has to be changed and all the things that have to be changed each flight, and kind of put it off on. He got a new assignment. He's just going to have to kind of watch my back. He knows what it should look like. If I miss something, help me out.
I will be there, buddy.
Well, thing is, Grantler, I've said it a lot in the last 24 hours, but you deserve a raise. All of you guys deserve a raise. It would be wrong for me to throw you a bone and not acknowledge my right hand up there.
Yeah, but don't
He
give us a
bails me out.
raise. These checks will start bouncing again.
You'd rather not to have the paperwork just to throw in the garbage.
Well, again.
Yeah, still. All in jest, but you guys are great, man. I'm overwhelmed sometimes. And couldn't ask for a better bunch of guys to fly with every week. That shout out goes to more than just the team. Every one of you guys has done something for me personally. Randy, where you've thrown your bone to me, and Stick Ted, he's not on channel right now, but he made the second streaming computer happen. Everybody out here, not just, I talk about my team, but that's a designated few, so nobody else has to have our burdens. But they pick up a lot of my slack. But without you guys, flying with us, it'd just be, 5 of us.
We love it, boss. We love it.
And I know that, or you wouldn't stick around. Great. It's really great. Best advice I had when I, started fishing for a new crew, because, again, no secret, I started this a long time ago with guys that most of them come around once a year. Let me look around real quick to see who that was that showed up today. Oh, he's already stepped out. Hadn't been with us in a long time, but yeah, just little stuff like that means a lot, man. It really does.
Yeah, same for us, though, isn't it?
How's that?
Enough respect,
Very good.
Iceman. I really feel this group and the conversations, the mood, the picking on each other is a lot of fun. And I'm in my beloved helicopter.
Yeah, how much better could it get?
Not much.
What do you mean they're picking on each other? What does that mean?
You know, well,
Did somebody
and,
say
and
something?
we've said this
I'm
before. We've said this before. And
Brad,
I'll tell
I'm
you
being
what.
sarcastic.
Yeah, let me tell you what it means because we do. We've got new guys listening, and we say things amongst us that fly every week and are part of what has become a show on stream. We pick at each other. We say things, and I think it had nothing but love in the entire group, and newcomers might not understand that. I want nobody to ever get any impression that we dislike any one of us. These guys don't have to fly with us,
Yeah, man. Love is all we bring in our khaki suit and ting.
That's right.
Sorry,
That's
you dressed again, are you?
And just if anyone wanted to know, this time exactly 1 year ago, 20th of October 2021, we were going from OASD in Afghanistan to OPQT in Pakistan. So that's where we were 1 year ago today.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Chris. Did you hear my comment earlier? Did you hear my comment earlier? And it's something that's really just weighed on me for the last couple of weeks.
Go on, boss.
I haven't mentioned it, but we've crossed the year. We're over a year together.
Yep.
Even after the joining of the previous flight plan, we're a year into this.
Well, that one year ago today, that was like 12.
One thing we have not kept up on, and I don't know how we would go about it. There's got to be a way because we're pretty well. I have the flight plans saved, so we know where we came from. I want to find out how many actual. I want to know how many actual miles, nautical miles, I hope is what we'll end up with, that we've actually flown to date.
Do you have that on little nav map maybe?
Well, the PDF that we started with is a good place to start, but there is a world tour post. I need to update it with the one that I've got that's current and would reflect where we have been accurately. And then it's just a matter of totaling up the things, but I don't have the mathematical mind or the time to do it. And if anybody want to volunteer for that, I'll send them the flight plan. I'd like, just for curiosity, we're a year into this. That's anywhere from a third of the way in to maybe a little bit less.
Can you work out who's flown with you the longest and your history or not?
No, and that doesn't matter. That's not what's important. What I want to know is how many, as a group, the ones who've been here from the start can take their own personal pride in knowing that they've done 99% of them. I've done 100%. I'm pretty sure Chris has done. When we miss a flight, we fly that flight. My dotted lines may or may not show it on that little nav map flight plan, only because sometimes I don't have little nav map running. In fact, yeah, right now I do. But other than that, the flight plan would be accurate. So taking it from, say, Munich and follow the flight plan all the way down through where we are, I mean, that's a lot of miles we've done. And it'd just be nice to know how far. You know,
Agreed.
and everybody can take that credit because, you know, for the most part, everybody out here has been steady since they started. You know, Fred out piano. He's telling me all about my no sound in the stream because he doesn't hang out in the Discord a whole lot, but he listens to the stream and he's still here flying with guys. That's dedication. That's what, you know. We got guys that fly with us that almost never say anything, but they enjoy the flights.
That's why we do it, because we love flying.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I say, you know, choppy as it is, and even without the sound, I feel bad that the stream missed out on that bombshell Steve dropped a minute ago, and things like that. But hey, inside information is good too, and
No
he's
problem,
good
boss.
about that.
We're okay.
He always stops in and talks to us when he feels
Yeah,
there's something
Steve's a good man.
cool to say.
Is that Steve Hype, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Nothing but respect for that man, and the entire team, myself. You know, I know I couldn't add that to my plate as much as I'd like to be a part of that beta test and everything else. I mean, I'm a beta member, but I mean, we all are. But the guys who are up front giving the input, right down to the guys that were most important, the people that worked for Airbus and the people that, you know, supplied manuals that couldn't be released to me. You know, I asked for them, you know, yeah, we've got a copy, but it would really break laws to
End
hand
of the
it
day,
out.
if you don't ask, you
Okay.
don't get, right?
Yeah, but they respected that. And you know, what they've done by utilizing those technical informations has become, I'll say it again today, you know, why bother with the rest of them? There's been like 4 updates in helicopters that I got so many, I know they're there. I couldn't even tell you which ones they are because I haven't bothered with them. I know the quality is not going to be the same, and I can't settle for less at this point.
Right.
I've got a question, if anyone can help. I think, Iceman, you've even told me how to do this before. Do you know when you change your dials and you've got the right arrow and the left arrow? Would you tell me how to do that again? Do you know what I mean? The curved arrow, so you'd have to
Mouse roll.
Think so. So you go to a dial and say you want to set your OBS or something on the, you just hold it over one side or the left side or the right side and hold it.
Do you have a scroll mouse?
I do.
Scroll mouse once you get that
Doesn't
arrow.
everybody?
Everybody has a different setup, and you have to understand.
Do you have a scroll or a ball?
Same to you, Matt.
Yeah, I did
that's
say
different.
scroll mouse because it won't work right
Right.
with a ball.
Right.
You know what I mean? So say you go to a dial on your cockpit and you want to, say it's setting the heading and you're at heading 090 and you want to go to 270, instead of rolling the scroll or dragging it across.
On the one side or the other, you should have for example, a range is probably what it defaults to and is highlighted. You need to select the one for that knob, whatever it's operating. There should be along the outside of your glass panel. You know, you got the little Y thing with the pointer, and that's the button you hit to activate that button. You know what I'm talking about.
As you say, Chris, it's going to be either a click and scroll left, right, or a drag and drop. Drag left and right, I think.
Usually you should be able to scroll. scroll mouse
think-
should operate it.
Yeah, it does. It does. But there's also another option within the menu somewhere. So for those guys that fly the 737, for example, if you're changing the heading, all you have to do is hold the mouse over the knob that you're changing, and if you move it to the left of the knob, it's a curved arrow going down. If you move it to the right, it's a curved arrow going up.
And
Like,
if you push on it, it will activate either the center or the outside ring, and then that will be the one that turns left to right when you scroll mouse. So that may be why you're not getting it. Click
Yeah,
on
I
it one
think so.
time, left click on it one time, whichever activator that you need.
No, I don't. I'm not following. Sorry.
Bring the mouse over to the knob. The arrow shows up. Push
It
your
doesn't
button
show
down there. Oh, it doesn't show up, then that's the problem.
A hand shows up on this particular aircraft.
Okay.
I think it's like an old legacy kind of thing that you do. It's like a legacy kind of FSX kind of thing.
You may have to change that.
Yeah, that's not the flight model legacy, but the actual interaction with the cockpit.
Yeah, and they could have reworded that differently. That really throws people off, because the minute you say legacy, the first setting was for your modern or legacy aircraft, and now they've attached legacy to also that interaction model, so people
Okay,
get.
so where's the menu for that
confused about
interaction?
it. Okay, so you're in the model, you're not in the interaction.
But is there a menu
Well,
to change the interaction with it?
I'm way behind, but I'm gonna go find the.
No, don't worry about it.
menu. No, I've already done it. So we're in the data.
I'm going to turn around then.
Are you working tonight, Iceman?
Yeah, I got an hour. So you got the flight model one, and the other one is going to be in accessibility, I think. Yes, but accessibility cockpit interaction system, and you want that on legacy. At least that's what I had.
You, sir, are a genius. Thank you.
No, sir. I just have plenty of flight hours. Plenty.
Well,
you want
I
some?
used to.
you want some of mine? I'd be so happy to give you.
No, because if I came to pick them up off you, I'd fear it was a trap for you to shoot rockets at me.
Ah, now come on. I wouldn't shoot rockets at you on my homeland.
Why are they not allowed in the borough limits?
No, and I would go to jail for a long, long, long time. I'm in the system. They know who I am. I've had
this
one
flight
conspiracy
simulator, this was a
theorist
scary leg.
tell me that I'm being tracked. My every move, my every purchase.
But at least
Whatever happened to that guy anyway next door
I
or
didn't
in
see
the same
GG.
block?
And that's a
What
good
are you
thing
talking
for
about?
Flight Simulator.
Remember that guy that we had an issue with the scooter? And you had a meeting with your building manager.
I just retrieved that scooter and for the first time rode it home today.
Oh right, okay. Wonder what happened to the guy himself though. Did he get booted out? Did he get kicked out?
Oh yeah, he was on a 30-day eviction before I didn't know that, but he was already on a 30-day conviction or eviction notice 2 days before that incident came down. I thought I had told you that, yeah. So he was already out of here. That's basically probably why he showed his backside. You know, in America, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one. And better than that, it is my right to allow you to smell either one of them.
Well, in the UK, every week is like a butthole in the respects of prime ministers, because every week's got one.
A firm?
Yeah, but she had better hair. She really had better hair.
Hey, I feel bad when I see any political turnovers or upheavals or unexpected complications everywhere in the world right now, because there's so much instability that all that has to happen in some countries is something simple like that, and they have a real hard time getting past it.
You see, I don't know whether it's the older I get. I don't know what if it's because I'm getting older, but the world just seems like a real mess.
It's always been.
Well, I'd like to talk to you sometime about that, but not on stream.
No,
You don't need to. I know what you're gonna say.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, but things come to light more and more every day, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
And
And as
I had to get on a site the other day that you know, I seldom speak about it, and they didn't know me. Is the only reason I felt I could. But what amazes me is humanity doesn't see it coming.
So why don't we do a group age check right now?
Yeah, so
Age-
Chris, I found
age
out
check?
as older we
Age
get, the more
check?
we recognize it.
No, let's just do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
I think I'd
Well,
say that's right. Yeah.
It's called the hoary heads, and people just don't accept wise counsel.
Yeah, no more pink glasses on our old eyes.
Well, everybody wants.
believe they're
rose-colored- Everybody wants rose-colored glasses.
That's the
and
one.
if they can ignore the ugly, then that's great, and everybody's happy. And you know, we want everybody to be happy.
So guys, how
Go ahead.
how old are we all? Besides the 12-year-old, obviously.
Well, I thought you asked for an age check. I'm old as
I did.
dirt.
I did. Yeah.
I'm old as dirt.
Okay, well, I'm 41, 42 in December.
65.
42.
Couple
no,
less than that.
Oh Lord, I lied. 52.
But you know, the world has changed a lot, and it's, you know, everybody's just trying to please everybody, you know.
Agreed, man. Agreed.
And they're bringing their kids up this way. You can't, you know, you have to get a certificate even if you lose the game. You know, it's crazy.
To prove you
Well,
lost it,
and
yeah.
thing
Yeah.
is, mankind sees the game as a reliant on profit, and if you can profit from the life, then you've won the game.
Yeah. Well,
What you're saying.
That's
I'm talking
not
about-
how. That's
I'm
not
talking-
how society
That's
will
general,
work.
though, isn't it? That's general.
Right. But
I think
you know,
what you're saying, Matt, is that nobody loses at St. Barnabas's.
No, look at you're
It's
playing
one of them.
Monopoly. You're playing Monopoly, and all the kids win. They get prizes for every kid winning. You know, this is teaching the kids. You know, it's setting them up for failure.
That's totally.
I don't have to
totally
work for
false.
it. I'm going to
Totally
get
false.
something anyway.
Oh, I've got a
Yeah,
great poll.
yeah.
Man.
Huh?
I've got a great poll.
You didn't get my last poll.
Go on,
Pardon?
Chris, what is it?
No, I was going to put it on the stream.
I think we should have a poll on the stream
Yeah, I'm
as
doing
to
it.
whether or not the chicken dance meme should accompany my dance, so I got someone to dance with.
My dad, you've never said that to me though.
I said it earlier.
So which one is
Yeah.
Whitney Houston out of you two?
I must have been out sorting the children out. I do apologise.
So the quote was an easy train of thought changer. Bozeda has requested quote number 16. Your thoughts are a pilot of your life journey. The best or the worst landing depends on how and where you land. Esan Segal said that.
Like that a lot. Nice, nice.
I think that quote has come earlier.
I think the name has come earlier. I don't remember the quote.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah, the
possible.
quote, yeah, the name at least has come. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the quote, but I think you're right about the name. Or it might have been one of his brothers, because I'm not sure Esan was right, but it could have easily been.
Hello and welcome.
Yeah, I remember
to
the guy
115th
googling him. He is a
leg of the World Tour with
Pakistani
Iceland.
Dutch.
Welcome to
Was
the
he a
stream.
poet, I think?
You're the teach. You tell us. you have a Google connection.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, what, you don't have Google in the States?
Well, sure, but if I bring it up, it's going to be on my main screen and in front of all this beautiful scenery.
Oh.
That's
can't
as
put
good
it
an
in a-
excuse as any, right?
I guess so.
A second
Well, I
or
mean,
third screen
here's
would
the
work.
thing. Here's the thing. If I could copy and paste the name into the software on the other computer, I'd be in good shape. But the clipboard won't communicate with the streaming PC.
Okay, so
I would
he is a
have to look
Pakistani
back.
origin Dutch poet, author, journalist, and a scholar.
See how smart you are.
Mm-hmm. Me smart. Me no dumb dumb.
One smart cookie.
Yeah.
I happen to be giving credit where credit is due, whereas my team is concerned, and you guys all have your place. And Bozeda, yes, I spoke of you regarding your knowledge, and when we need those things, yeah, that's cool. You know right where to look. You're the man. Everybody's got a certain amount, you know, as worldwide as we are, everybody's got a certain amount of worldly knowledge that has come into the stream, and that's what people look for. I'm amazed by 200. I know it was 209 or 269 views within the first 10 hours last Sunday. That's amazing.
Wow, that's good.
You know, and that's in my absence. And y'all could call me star of the show if you like, but you guys make the show. I don't make the show. I'm very.
Someone made a comment of they love our banter. That wasn't with you or us.
Yes,
It
I've
was
heard.
yeah.
I have heard that more than once, and it's a combination of things. I mean, I have comments on stream. Matt doesn't watch stream a lot because the audio conflicts with him. But I've caught guys. You know, where's Matt? You know, he want to hear one of his jokes. I mean, every one of you guys, right down to UCC, you ought to be an honorary member on the stream. Anyway, did I ever give you a link upstairs?
No, boss.
Well, you're welcome to one if you want to hear what we talk about. There's nothing much to talk about. I do hear that
Thank
chicken
you.
dance. And it's coming into the right headset. Wait a minute, what
Shake
happened?
shake it, Iceman.
Hey, that one came on time. What'd you do? Did you figure out how to fix it?
Oh God.
And yeah. What happened there? I could shut my TV off. I heard it in my headset. Yay! Still
Yes.
no audio. Nothing but chicken dance today. That was good. That worked out. Thank you for
Well done,
that
boss.
chicken
Well done,
dance,
boss.
Chris. Bo. But see, when I take off my other headset, I lose you guys.
There is a
So I
poll
have-
as well.
Can't you integrate the headset?
Yes, I saw your poll. I saw your poll.
Oh,
And
look,
you're
oh,
welcome to read
please.
these out. You're welcome to read these out, Chris, when you throw those out. You know, give it to
Well,
us.
you were deep in conversation. But basically, there's a poll started. We were just talking, somebody mentioned about the Monopoly game, and it got me to thinking, starting a poll, I just want to know, anyone in the stream, do you play the free parking rule or not? Yes or no?
If,
Of course you do. Come on, it's in
Well,
the rules.
It's
You
not.
do
actually.
follow-
No, it's not. It's changed.
The Parker brothers have not ever put that in the rule. That's just something that people play.
So it's a house rule.
You show
Well-
me anywhere in the rules of Monopoly where it says about the free parking rule. It's not there.
Okay, didn't it used to be years and years ago?
Don't believe so. No.
You're talking
Well,
about do not pass go, do not.
No, not that. On the end, you go down the first row, you turn right, get down the very end. It's a free
Oh
parking
yeah, there's a.
spot. And it
Well, what
used to
would
be,
this?
we used to
Go
take
ahead.
the community chest cards, and if it said pay a fine, that's where the money went into free parking. And if you landed on that, you got the money.
You got all the free parking money. That's right. What do you
Yeah,
mean
but
not?
that's never been in the rules. That's always
No,
something
that's-
that people.
Yeah, if you land there and get that, that's a like house lottery rule.
Guys,
Oh, I think you need to look in the book of Hoyle.
hello.
Who's got a book of Hoyle?
Hello.
I'm going to take 5. My wife brought my pizza and salad. I'll
All
join
right
shortly.
then. Put it
But-
on autopilot.
My last
Chris-
meal.
Chris, what do you
Well-
mean by free parking?
Sorry, Bo Sader. Yeah. So the free parking rule then on Monopoly, one of the corners of the board has got free parking. So it's kind of like a lot of people traditionally have played it whereby, like Matt said, you get any fines that you have to pay or whatever gets paid out. You know, so if you get fined $100 or whatever for speeding or whatever it may be, that basically goes into the center of the board, and then whoever lands on free parking collects that money. So that can accumulate and get more and more over time, and you might win hundreds of dollars by landing on it.
Oh yeah,
I don't
okay,
know.
okay, yeah, the free parking lottery. Yeah, okay, I understand.
I don't know if we ever did that or not. I'm thinking we did.
But it's never been in the official rules. It's just something that people around the world tend to add into the game.
Well, then we probably did not. But why do I remember it?
I thought it was there years and years and years ago.
Well,
And
yeah,
then they
you had
changed
you had to pay your fine somewhere, and that went into City Hall, and City Hall had to pay that when you.
Right.
Well, no, the
right.
fine normally in the rules, the fine just goes back
Goes
to the
in the
bank,
bank.
in the rules. In the
Yeah.
official rules, goes back to the bank.
Yeah, but if you go back to, 50, 60 years ago, see what the rule says,
Well,
the rules-
speaking of,
The rules
Go
were
ahead.
all written. The rules were written in the cover of the box.
yeah,
Yeah.
Monopoly has come so far, and they came out, and I don't know if you get it abroad, but in South Carolina and in all of the states, you can buy your local Monopoly
Yes.
board,
Yes. you
where
can.
you actually have, in my case, Hartsville, and Darlington County, you have the Darlington Speedway, and you've actually got local landing spots for your location, for your hometown. They're doing that abroad too, so you've got like Beijing.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got
Yeah.
Helsinki
Awesome.
Yeah.
in the Finnish version, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
They got
I
it.
thought that was, even if I never opened the box as a collector's item, I think that's a progression that Monopoly has really got to have some credit for. That.
I got one that I got at Pizza Hut, and it's got the Pizza Huts on it and McDonald's on it and all that.
Wow, that's cool.
Is Iceman
And-
there? Working?
No, Iceman was no. But the
Oh.
now they have a credit card thing that, from what I understand, they got a credit card thing that you use for the bank and all that stuff. You don't get money
You have to
anymore.
make an Iceman delivery cart for one of the pieces.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Delivery SUV.
Anywhere in the world?
Well, sure. I'm worldwide, whether I've ever been there or not.
I remember
feel
the old
like I have.
B&M Railroad.
I mean, I feel like I've been everywhere. And that's the no, really, and that's the other thing. Having you guys fly, we get people, and you guys have been privy to it. All this is where I'm from. That one guy from South America flew with us for a while, right through his towns. It's like.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I've got an update on the free parking.
Google knows.
So they're called house rules. Okay.
That's
Well,
what I said.
There's actually a Monopoly wiki. So yeah, the house rules, basically, there's been many variations that people play over the years. So the ones we said, where all the fines go to the first person to land on free parking. Another one, basically regarding the corner square, some simplest involve placing a $50 note under the square, which goes to the first player to land there. So you all place $50 under it. But it's never been in the official rules, it said. So it's all what people have made up. It's never been in the official rules.
That's brilliant. Really good.
Lopez Family Tube.
Hey.
I don't think the shout outs are working yet, but I tell you what, all of the commands have worked for me, so I'm going to give this one a shot and see what happens here. Get out of this screen, back into that, and let's just try a shout out for Lopez Family Tube, because he has no audio. And
The Iceman.
yeah,
You know Covenant Transport?
so that wasn't me, that was you. Thank you. Yeah, Covenant was one of the companies that I seriously considered driving for.
I drove for them. I drove for them, and she was married to a man named Parker, and the mother of the guy who owns it now, the son, and he was one of the Parker brothers.
Creator of the Monopoly.
One of the guys that I is in my church that I go to this feast with is
Yeah.
Red Skelton's nephew.
Oh wow! Yeah,
Yeah.
Parker brothers made Monopoly.
Okay, thanks, Matt.
That's who it was.
I know the name now. Yeah.
I need to set that up on a command. Chris, can you set up a simple command when they ask, and we can respond to them that way? Just copy and paste my message. Just copy and paste my message.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. It comes up in a time, but apparently the timer's not coming up frequently enough. And I need to do something with my camera again. Sorry. Yeah, bad stream today, for sure. But yeah, it's not about the stream, it's about the flight. Again, I say you guys are great. Great sports.
Did you know that when the original Monopoly was released, it was made to criticize capitalism and all those big corporates in the States?
What was?
The original Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Oh, Monopoly game, yeah.
Yeah, but you're. I'll just check on.
I just find it interesting the evolution that has actually brought them to revive it in such a way that made it local to the people. I thought
They make it local everywhere. If you like Star Wars, if you like Star Trek, they've done a whole lot.
My research team, can you get me a number of locations that they're supporting that in the Monopoly, Warner Brothers, or is it the same company that's doing it?
Is it Hasbro?
I can't think. Hasbro now.
Hasbro now, as Parker, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, get us a statistic on how many of that new version, local versions that they have.
Early history of Monopoly.
The numbers got to be high.
Yeah, the early history of Monopoly can be tracked to 1903 when American anti-monopolist Lizzie Magie created a game which she hoped would explain the single tax theory of Henry George. It was intended as an educational tool to illustrate the negative aspect of concentrating land in private.
Wow.
Matt, good job, buddy. Good job.
Who'd have thunk it? Yeah, really good job. Yeah.
But they'll do something for us, I'm sure. The Microsoft Flight Sim Forum, they'll do one of those, I'm sure. Somebody must.
We had a guy, it was funny, I worked up in Maine at a ski resort, and it was a guy who looked just like the little guy in Monopoly with the handlebar mustache. He looked just like him. We used to call him the Monopoly Man.
I agree. Chris.
Sorry, 2 secs. I'm just having a quick look at something.
No problem.
There are over
it's not
300
mine
versions of Monopoly.
300 of the
versions.
New? Okay.
At the current moment in time, there is a general estimate there are over 300 versions of Monopoly available for purchase, including Mario, Kmart, and Monopoly Junior version. How many Monopoly games are there? Over 300 different versions.
Okay, in the states version, in the local version, I'm not sure how you would word it, but ask how many locations are covered in the worldwide Monopoly locations version, or something to that effect. You may have to word it 2 or 3 different ways to get the right answer. I'm sure you can find out. Google knows, I'm telling you.
Couple of things, Iceman. So, first of all, the exclamation mark sound is working. The keyword sound doesn't seem to be working for some reason. I can't get the keyword to work. And with that vote, I'm sure you just have to put capital Y or capital N and it'll do it, you know.
Tell Twitch Rich. Oh, Richardson. Discord, isn't he? You got an I vote. Exclamation point vote.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, but.
Oh, I thought it just the Y or the N would work. Okay, fair enough.
Really,
sorry,
I
Cece.
do, yeah, I had to look.
Are you okay, Cece?
Trying to work out this autopilot for the
The autopilot, right. So are you flying on the 530, the GNS 530?
iPhone.
So go to where it says VLOC and go to GPS on the bottom if you're not already on GPS.
So, Chris, while
Hello.
you're in the poll, creating business, I'd like to know how many people have seen the chicken dance meme. And I'm just going to call it a meme. You call it an avatar? Is that what you called it, Grandma?
Yeah, I would call it my digital avatar.
Okay. We got to push Grantler into letting me buy that from him.
So what is it you want?
Oh, I just crashed.
I want to know how many people think it should be incorporated into the everyday ice bucket streams.
Right, well, I'm going to close this poll up then because it's been 20 minutes and it's all yes anyway.
You can run more than one poll, but that's fine. That's fine.
Restart. Sorry, guys.
That's
I got
the
your
one
answer.
I want. Well,
Go on, Matt.
I've got another one. I've
15?
got another one along
It
those
is impossible
lines.
to pinpoint exactly how many different Monopoly versions there are. Estimates range from 300 to 7,000, with the truth being closer to the higher estimate. The largest Monopoly collection contains over 3,500 official versions of Monopoly.
There you go.
Cheers, Matt.
There you go.
Good
Cheers.
job, buddy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good job. If my my sounds aren't coming over the stream, I don't think, but if they are, you deserve that rim shot. Good
Oh, that's
job.
really keeping a lot of graphic artists happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
We used
you
to
know,
play that. We used to play it every Christmas. My mother would buy us a new one, and we would play it, and we would stay up till 5, 6 in the morning till somebody won the game.
well, we had one for ever and ever, and some of our games lasted weeks. You know, a couple of nights a week, you know, we'd find to go ahead and continue the game. But my dad was an accountant, and he always won.
It was a good time. We used to play that and Michigan Rummy and all kinds of stuff. See, these are things that kids don't do anymore. Everything's on the computer. I think they should take all that crap away and tell them go outside and play.
Yeah, see, we're gonna have to have this conversation on another stream because
Yeah.
these are the things that people tune in, guys. This is the reason. I mean, you know, I make the plans, but you guys make the plans happen.
I saw a thing on Facebook and it said, my kids asked me what was life like when you were a kid. So I shut the TV off, took the phones and computers away, told them get outside and go play.
Be in before the street lights come on.
That's right.
So for your information, you can't run 2 polls at once.
You can't.
Nope.
Ah.
So I've closed that one
See.
off and I've started the other one for Grantler's avatar.
Very interesting. Because I want a sequel to this poll. You know, I want to see. Should we see it? Yeah. And the other one is my idea is to have the avatar on one corner of the stream, and then my camera, and we both dance.
The only problem we're going to have at the moment, we'll have more polls than Krakow.
Hey, you're the one that asked. Oh wow, I can do polls.
It was a joke. It was just
No,
a joke.
No.
Quite a funny
it's
one
not-
I felt
not a
as well.
joke.
One of the better
Huh?
ones I felt. One of the better ones I felt.
What?
More polls than Krakow.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Did Krakow have a poll?
Krakow is
Oh,
in Poland.
it's a city in southern Poland.
Isn't that
Okay,
is that a cap? Is that the capital of Poland?
No, Warsaw
Warsaw.
is capital of
Oh, Warsaw,
Poland.
right. I know Krakow was where Pope John Paul came from.
Yep.
Yeah, but Warsaw's where they signed the Warsaw Pact. A lot of good.
That's
that did.
true as well. Yeah.
A lot of good that did. But you know, we break all these agreements that we make.
That's right.
And in Krakow was a concentration camp as well during the Second World War. If you've seen Schindler's List, the movie takes place there.
So is Osarje in the B-37 flying with us? Or is he 1,000 miles away? Nobody sees him but me, and he hasn't answered up, so he's
I see
not
him,
in
but
Discord.
he's at 33 over 30. Let's see, over 33,000 feet. So I don't think he's with us.
Well, I noticed that too, but never know.
So does the poll mean will Crankler's avatar dance with Iceman or replace him?
No, actually what I thought about doing is putting his avatar, not the one with the chicken dance necessarily, but the other avatar I thought about using. I mean, both of them are great, Grantler. I mean, they would spice this up quite a bit on my streams, because I could use the one that's not the chicken dance for the stand-in during the breaks. Because I have a camera on that break screen, but I don't use it much.
So when you called him Antler, is that like saying Grantler deer?
Oh man, look. I'm not quite
Why
back
don't you do it
100%,
so you dress
guys.
up
I'm
as a
still-
reindeer on it?
I'm still pretty tired.
I know. I'm just
Excuse me.
giving you a hard
Yesterday, and I want to make a public apology for yesterday. I was not myself. I was way out of sorts, and I hope everybody.
Who were
I feel
you?
like yeah, I don't know who was that guy. But I was just so tired, apparently, that I still needed another good night's sleep. So if I was distant, it's only because 2,200 raiders from 2 cats, and I can't even give him a shout out or an audio. Oh no.
Yay.
Oh no. Apologize for my audio.
Or lack thereof.
You guys.
Can we see you?
Welcome in, Raiders. I'm going to have to make some comments on here, so.
Done the comments, but we can't see you.
Thank you. Oh no, with the chicken dance just played and you can't see me?
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh.
What happened? What happened? Okay, back to typing this into, did I get it in?
They all know
No, I
about the
didn't.
sound. I put the sound in anyway. They know about the sound.
We can't shout out. Yeah, shout outs are working. I know you got to get two caps a shout out at least. And give them audio over in Discord. Tell them please come and talk with us. We do have audio.
No, I won't change my position anymore.
Two-tone Murphy.
Two-tone Murphy's on the site too?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I can't even type that fast.
Well, we've done a shout out for Bo Sader's done it, and I've put the sound in again, so he's aware of the sound issues. Everyone's aware of it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
What happened?
Well, and they understand, but they would just cancel stream, and they may not understand that it's not about the stream, it's about the flight. They're streamers. And I still didn't get my camera in. Please, what he said, yeah. Okay, I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm totally off here. Oh, are we here? Yeah, this is the peninsula, isn't it? I probably passed over the airport and everything, didn't I?
Yep.
No?
You did.
So why don't I have any tag? There we are.
So I'm one of the first guys that are finally airports, but we are waiting for the other guys to come in. We
I gotta
always do
put in
that.
my vote on the poll.
Oh no, as I have the bug that I can't see any airplanes, I will not see if the rotor is still spinning on your helicopters, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, I hate that when it happens.
Hey, can you put a did my vote go right? Yeah. Put a link into Grantler's stream. Shout him out, and tell him that he's streaming the flight with audio.
Yeah, but we're at the end of the stream.
Yeah, I know, but 22 to come in brought the numbers up to 35. Did it go up any higher than that to start with?
Grantler, is it just Grantler_LP?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. My Finnish friend has got there before me. Must be an age thing.
What a team. What a team, guys. And naturally, it's a clip of my voice in it. Oh man, and two of the biggest name streamers that I know. Terrible time. The only thing else that could go wrong is, yeah, we'll figure it out. It's got to be up and running on Sunday. The only thing else that could happen would be the enforcer pop in. And y'all are watching for him, right? Y'all are watching for Enforcer Matt, right?
Yeah,
know.
we've got our eyes out. Yeah.
Yeah. He may. He left the door open and even told me to remind him if I wanted to. So he may pop in, but if he forgets, I mean, that would be cool, just to have him 3 minutes worth. I'd give him $50 just to come and grace us with his presence. In case you don't know who we're talking about, the Enforcer does latest Ukraine clips straight from the front. Very good documentation of the war in Ukraine firsthand every night, 10 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. And like to see him or his brother stop in would be great, but my idea was to have him come in and just say hello, because I know a lot of the guys here are vets, more Cowbell Cody and CIA, Cowboy, and they all watch the stream. You know, it just would be a real honor to have them stop by. Why does it keep going upside down?
CC, do you want me to run through that autopilot?
That's slideshow, man. Absolute slideshow. So who do we
PC
have?
left for pizza.
Who do we have streaming?
I didn't have the salad.
Who do we have streaming? Dryson would be a good choice. Shadow Display Team. Kev Sim Corner. Bunch of choices here, guys. CIA Cowboy. CIA Cowboy, I've never rated him.
Should we?
If he's streaming, let me refresh this and make sure he's streaming.
So
That
well,
sounds
finally I
good.
lost all the guys.
I've never rated CIA Cowboy.
So we're coming to the end of the stream. Iceman is raiding another streamer, and I will get the guys out with the communications. And I say thank you for watching. If you liked it, give me a follow. And we are flying again on Sunday, the Sunday Fun Day at 1800 Middle European Time. If you like to join us, do the flight with us, join us in the chat, join us on Discord, however you want. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye bye.